Hi guys, Doa Cookie back, and I'm here doing a recorded reaction to Amberlynn's latest vlog, Temu Doctors I Messed Up haul, a little bit of conversation regarding her appointments, her weight loss surgery, and how her therapy's going. So I'm going to let you know my impression of what she's had to say and my thoughts and feelings on the progress of her weight loss surgery. As somebody who has had weight loss surgery, I've been through the process. It's not exactly the same in Australia as it seems to be in America, but the emotional progress, the therapy, the preparation, it's, pretty standard across the board. So let's see what she's got to say today. Okay, let's go.
Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog. I am just getting ready for therapy, which is in 30 minutes, and I've been watching the Brian Koberger arraignment. The trial starts October 2nd, but I don't know. Anything could happen in between then, so.
I don't know what that is, but it must be important and some national thing happening in America. I don't know about that court case.
We'll see. So today is my 9th therapy session. Super excited. 12th one. I just get reevaluated, reassessed, just talk, see, has my relationship with food changed? Am I healing from trauma? And I would like to say that yes, I am. And yes, my relationship with food has changed. I will never.
In only 9 sessions, it's changed. Perhaps it has changed. That could be true, though. Looking at it logically, it could be true. Her perception of what is a healthy meal, what's portion control, when she's eating, why she's eating, how she eats, how it's harmful to her, what would be better choices, how to make those better choices, how to follow through. All of those things could be covered in the therapy, and why her emotional response to food is the way it is and why. An improvement could be made, but I don't think, in my opinion, decades worth of unhealthy eating habits could be undone in 9 1-hour therapy sessions. I don't care how good your therapist is, how amazing the program is. She's not going to have she's not going to be fixed at the end of 12 sessions. That's all I'm going to say. But if she's making progress, that is excellent. Let's just see what she does with that progress.
Be perfect, and that's not what they're wanting for me or aiming for. They're not looking for perfection, they're looking for progress, and that is definitely happening. So I am happy about that. I only got a few hours of sleep last night, so I am just like really tired. Like my whole body is just so tired. So I'm hoping to like fall asleep early tonight.
I can imagine her body is pretty tired. Amber and I are the same exact height. We are 5'3". Well, I'm actually 5'3 3/4. And the heaviest I was before my weight loss surgery was 322 pounds, which was 146 kgs. So Amberlynn was my weight plus a whole other 200-pound person on top of that, which is an overweight person. So she is 2 overweight people. One of the catalysts for myself getting weight loss surgery is because of how sore my body was, how many things I could not accomplish anymore, how tired I was, how run down I was. If I was a car, I would have been a lemon. And traveling is what I want to do with this next section of my life. And for me to do that comfortably doesn't mean I couldn't do it at the 322 pounds, but I wanted to do it comfortably and really enjoy myself. And the things I wanted to do required physical fitness and physical condition. So I've made those changes happen. So I can imagine how tired and sore and gross her body feels when it's fatigued and begging for good nutrition and good foods and the right amount of sugars and the salts and this. Just I can empathize how her body feels, plus another 200 pounds on top of an already small frame. 5'3" is not a big person, and she is what I would consider a pear-shaped person. She could be what's called a cello, is where they have very, very small shoulder span, a small chest, but very broad, wide hips. It's probably hard to tell because of her lymphedema and lipedema, the other water retention and fat retention conditions that she has, but she is very, very pear-shaped. So she is carrying a lot of weight on the lower part of her body. So I could imagine her knees, her ankles, and her hips and her back would be in a pretty sorry state.
I don't know. I just have the most energy at nighttime. It's crazy. I wish I could just feel this tired at night because right now I am just tired. Oh, and also good news. I got my Temu order. It actually came in the mail today, so I'm gonna get that in the mail after my therapy, and then I think I'm gonna film a whole unboxing. I'm super excited. I ordered over 50 items. And I did it all for video purposes. So yeah, I'm excited to film that and just like kind of give my little review because I have seen so many people talk about Temu and I'm like, I want to give it a go. Hello. Appointment is finished. So I have to do a lot of like therapy homework.
Not gonna lie, I like her top. I like it. I'm absolutely stunned. I did a video review of her, and this is a really good shirt for her body type. Stripes going that way and a pop color, a really interesting top. I would wear that shirt, but I would probably wear it oversized, pair of black leggings, some really cool runners, a little black tank top over the top, some big hoops. Like make it really funky, but I'm not gonna lie, I like her shirt.
It's a lot of
I do like her hoops,
paper
though.
and writing, and you guys know me. I love that. So
she's not wearing the choker. When did she lose the choker? I hated that choker. She should not be wearing chokers. She needs long necklaces or no necklaces. But yeah, the shirt's cool. The hoop's cool. That's it so far.
So the one that I had to do last week was challenging questions. It was like I had to choose a stuck point and I chose I can't trust anyone, and you had to answer 10 like hardcore questions. And then so this week's homework is patterns of problematic thinking worksheet. I have to give examples of to when I do these things. Jumping to conclusions when the evidence is lacking or even contradictory. Let's hope I pronounce that right. So you guys know me, after therapy, I can't talk. And the reason why I film right after therapy is because it's like fresh in my mind and I just do not want to think about it for the rest of the day. And I just want to get you guys and talk to you guys like as soon as therapy is done, like a fresh mind. And I noticed that I'm not being super like oversharing my therapy sessions. I'm definitely keeping a lot of it, you know.
Well, no, you definitely keep your banal content for your audience only. That's clear.
Internal, because it is private, but I try to share as much as I can. So the things that I have to do is the jumping to conclusions one. I have to give an example of when I exaggerate or minimize a situation, when I disregard important aspects of a situation, when I simplify things as good or bad or right, wrong, when I overgeneralize, I cannot talk. When I overgeneralize from a single incident, when I do like mind reading, which is like you assume people are thinking negatively of you when there's no like definite evidence for this. And then the last one is emotional reasoning. When you have a feeling, so you assume there must be like a reason, like you assume that you are correct in that. So I feel like
these are really good questions. Now, I think these are probably questions we should all ask ourselves. And if you're trying to communicate with your partner, these are great questions to ask yourself and sort through. These questions will be helpful to her as long as she is honest. And I think that's where she has struggled in the past. She doesn't have a lot of personal insight, and she does think she's quite clever, and she does think she's quite right. So this exercise would be great for her if she is honest with herself. And that's not a strong point for her. But however, maybe she has worked over that problem in another therapy session. So she is open to exploring the not so perfect personality traits that she has, and will do the worksheet properly.
Like for me, like the one that I do the most is definitely like the mind reading, where I assume people are thinking negatively, even though there's no evidence, or the emotional reasoning. I'm also very I oversimplify things, I feel like, where it's like the good, bad, right, wrong. But I do all these. These are very normal. Like my therapist said, like these are normal. Everyone does these
Oh,
things.
everyone does
But
do
we want to go a
them.
little bit deeper. Let's talk about those.
But it's when it becomes a toxic trait. And because you live publicly, it's so easy for her. And she doesn't have a lot of social outside the house experiences, and she doesn't have a lot of contact with other people that we know of. We know that she hangs out with Jade, and that's about it. And the other contact that she has is her audience. So she doesn't have a lot of outside influences. So she lives very much in her own head. So it's probably these characteristics and these habits that most people have probably become toxic for her. So she needs to sort of unravel them or dilute them down, or just be aware that she's doing them and correct the behavior.
Deeper. So that is my homework for this week. Therapy, the session went really good. Ever since I was diagnosed with PTSD, I have to fill out a worksheet every single week right before the appointment, and my scores have already lowered. So therapy works, children. Do it. I wish, obviously.
See, that's a little condescending, because she'd been told for years and years to go to therapy, and she was so defensive. She was abstinent. She was defiant. I've tried it. It doesn't work for me. It's useless. It just makes me feel bad. And now she's on the flip side of it. She's had some successful necessity, the necessity of therapy, because it's going to give her something that she wants. She's gone through with therapy. Whereas she'd had the therapy a long time ago, she would be further along in her journey. But she's telling us therapy works. Yeah.
I wish I would have done it sooner, but
of course you do.
It doesn't matter. The past is the past. We are definitely focused.
But let's just remember the only reason she's doing the therapy is so she can get the weight loss surgery. If weight loss surgery is the carrot that's being dangled, the therapy is the means to the end. If there was no carrot dangled at the end, she wouldn't be going to therapy.
Focusing on now, and the present is amazing because I'm doing this and I'm improving, and it just, I don't know, it's pretty great.
I wonder if she sees any value in the therapy if she gets denied the surgery. If the surgery is taken away off the table, would she still see the value in the therapy that she's done?
And something else, we talked about, I get overly emotional when I talk about my brother.
Why is her hair so dark? Is she using a filter or something? Somebody told me it's hair fibers. I thought she had a massive mane of hair. She was not lacking in the hair department. I swear she's either using a filter or she's putting a dye in it. It's much darker than I remember. It's much, much darker.
Brother, and how, the things that he's going through. I'm not going to get into detail because that's not for me to say. And my therapist told me that he feels like I forget that I am also going through a lot, because I'm constantly putting myself in my brother's shoes and feeling guilty over the things that he's going through, even though they're not my fault. My therapist says I need to learn and figure out how to focus more on me.
So her therapist is under the impression that Amber doesn't give herself enough attention or care. I am now questioning how honest Amber has been in her therapy sessions, if that's the impression that the therapist's got, because Amberlynn has a long track record of making every single thing about her. You could be having a conversation with her. I broke my toe. I remember when I was 4 and I broke my toe. It was the worst break you've ever seen. Literally will just pull whatever's going on back to her, to focus around her, to center around her. She's not a particularly selfless person, in my impression, but we don't see every aspect of her life. So maybe there are moments when she is a selfless, compassionate, great listener, excellent support, fantastic sister, selfless to the end. That we have just never experienced that side of her.
I also am going through a lot. And that was really interesting because I do get super emotional when it comes to my brother. And I am always putting myself in his shoes. And my therapist is like, yeah, you're an empath for sure.
She can't be. She cannot be an empath. I question everything that she's probably told her therapist. If her therapist told her that she is an empath, I question their sessions.
I started LOLing. I was like, yeah, I'm so quirky. I don't know. I just really like this therapist. He's pretty
Of course you do. She's telling you everything you want to hear. I'm questioning not the validity of the therapist. I think the therapist is probably fine. I just question what Amber is telling her.
great. I'm gonna go
Or
get my
them,
Temu order
could be a
now
boy.
because I'm excited. So let's go look at that. You gotta make the noise. Hello? Hi, Temu. Love your stuff. Love it. It's great quality. I have a mess though. All right, bye. I need help. So I already filmed my Temu haul, so go watch that. But look at this mess. Look at this crazy mess I have to clean up. I'm about to do that right now. All right, you guys. So I want to show you if this thing actually works from Temu, okay? So Rarity was just brushed, and now you just press this button, and the fur is supposed to come off easily. So let's see if it's true. Oh, that was
Lord. Her hands. Oh. I'm sorry, I was just a little shocked when she put her hand up.
Oh, satisfying. I want to put it back just to do it again.
I'm sorry, but the cat hair thing's grossing me out. A big wad of that hair's just, I know cats are clean and everything, but seeing so much cat hair just wadded together in someone's hand, it's kind of gross. It could be a me thing, guys. Don't worry.
Guys, look at these cards I got from Temu. If you guys have not watched that video, you definitely should because I got a lot. But look at these cards. Aren't they so cute? They were like $59.
And what are you going to do with those cards, Amber? Do you buy stuff just to have it? Or do you have plans, an art piece, perhaps? Are you going to pull them out at a cocktail party or a barbecue when you have all your friends over? What are the little cards for? Are they just to play with, like a little toy? What are they for? Really? I mean,
Cents, like so cheap, and I just had to get it because I love playing cards. I'm a really good shuffler. Sadly, you cannot shuffle these. They're so tiny.
she's going to say, you might love playing cards, but can you play cards with those ones? Maybe you could play Patience. No, you couldn't even play Patience. Maybe you could play Match'ems, pairs. But there's shit all else you could do with that pack of cards. And what's the bet? You lose one or two of those little cards under the couch or on the floor or get stuck to someone's shirt. And then the whole pack's ruined.
Hey, look. And I just think miniature things are so adorable. Like, I'm going to sit here
I'm not going to say it.
and play solitaire. Yes, I am. They're just so adorable. Teeny tiny.
Oh my god, wait, the lighting is so bad. Hello. Okay, so I am wearing.
Is it the lighting? Is it the lighting? It could be the angle. It could be your skin color. Could be a couple of things.
The shirt, the Felina Bambi shirt, and I want to show you guys. A subscriber got it for me, and Felina's at work right now, so. But it fits. It's actually really loose.
Honey, that's not loose. That fits. That means it's the right size when you've got a little bit of excess like that. That means it fits.
I don't know why, but like when I opened the package, I was like, She looks a little small, but she actually fits me really good. So I just want to say thank you. Right now I'm doing a little bit of cleaning. Got some boxes to take to the recycling, but I just had to show this that I love it. It fits. And thank you to the subscriber who got it for me. And when Flame's wearing hers, I'll show you. My hair is giving. I've just been doing some spring cleaning today. So it's giving you're a mess because
to be honest, it looks like it does in every vlog. It doesn't look any different to any other day. It's the same messy bun that we see in every video that you do. I know you can probably see the nuance of every misplaced hair, but to the viewer, it's the same bun.
I am. At least my apartment's not. So first of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much for just like this.
Her eyes are so dark. And the darkness around her face. These are concerning things. I don't know what they mean, but it's not normal. It's concerning when you have skin color changes like this. But at least she appears to be trying to do something to better her health. So obviously these things must be concerning her as well.
Sweet support and kind words because of my dietitian appointment video. You guys are rooting for me just as much as I am rooting for myself, and just thank you so much. I feel like I talk more like in depth about like how I'm feeling and what I'm going through, like whether it be with like therapy or just life in general, weight loss, over on my Instagram. So you guys need to like follow me over there because it's like popping over there.
No, I'm okay.
I do it because I love talking to you guys. So you definitely should go.
Cool on
my
the
username
Insta.
is hi.I'm Bambi or whatever. I'll just put it right here. So yeah, this is my username. Look at that Twinkie back there. She's so sweet. But I just took my medicine and it reminded me because I had someone ask me on Instagram, do you not take Lamictal for your bipolar anymore? So I just wanted to answer that question that I actually was taken off of Lamictal. It was slowly decreased. Obviously, Lamictal is not one you mess with because it clearly wasn't working for me. I was having, my mood swings, etc., etc. And Zoloft actually works for people with bipolar too. Let me rephrase that. It can work for people with bipolar too. All medicine is different. So I take Zoloft for anxiety, and my psychiatrist said, let's just try to like have you take Zoloft for not only your anxiety but you're bipolar. And I was like, okay, let's give it a go. So I'm officially on 50 milligrams a day and I notice a complete change. Like it feels really good. So we're just seeing how that does. I was taking Lamictal, sadly, irresponsibly on and off for like the last 5 years. So
how do you know that it doesn't work for you if you weren't taking it in the correct way? If you were taking it irresponsibly, that would mean that it wasn't in the right numbers, in the right frequency to get a steady reading. So how do you know it doesn't work for you?
Now that I'm like taking my medicine like on time, the same time every single day, I just feel such like an improvement. Look at this baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, if you guys remember from my Temu, that little toy that like chirped, it makes like a frog noise that I got for Rarity. Rarity was playing with it and so was Twinkie. So they both love that. I'm trying to give you guys random updates about that Temu haul. That Temu haul was so fun. So if you guys have not seen it, you definitely need to go watch because I had the time of my life.
Which reminds me, another Temu update. Remember how I told you how I got a case for my cell phone charger? And I was like so confused on how it would work. Well, Feline figured it out. My cell phone charger is in the case. And it's so cute. It has this cute heart. I think this would be good.
She really just does like to buy crap just to have it. Like she needs basically nothing. So she's just buying crap to buy crap.
Good for like if you have like cats that chew on wires and stuff. Thankfully, my cats do not do that, but I feel like if you have cats that do, this might be a really good protectant, if that's a word.
Do cats do that? I've never had a cat do that. I didn't realize cats would do something like that. Sounds plausible, though.
All right, so Feline is wearing the shirt as well. And look at the cup she's using. Also from a subscriber. So thank you. Look at Twinks. So what do you think of the sweater, baby? You like it?
Sweater?
I mean, the shirt, the sweater. Is it comfy?
It's so cozy.
Yeah, so she's...
I feel suckered in this vlog. I thought there was going to be doctor talk and I thought there's going to be some Temu stuff. Not this crap.
I'm going to be sleeping in that tonight. Hello.
Oh, no, I don't like those earrings. Not at all. Do not enjoy. Like, why can't she do some eyebrows? Eyebrows would change her face completely. It would give her some structure. It would make her look less doughy. But okay, everyone's got their own style.
My vlog, because I need to use you guys as a mirror. I don't have a mirror near me. I wanted to add some of my lip stuff. I don't even remember what brand this is, but I love it. It has a little cat. Isn't that so cute? So I actually have a doctor's appointment today. So I am.
Oh, and I don't like that shirt. No, I don't like that shirt. That's this shirt's ick. We don't like this one.
Headed to do that. So we're actually about to leave. Not really looking forward to it. No one likes to go.
Tell me I'm wrong. That's not the same poop bun from the day before. Tell me that is not the same exact. Oh, I've just been cleaning. I'm a little messy. Don't mind my messy hair. Bun. It looks exactly flyaways. Doesn't look like it's been brushed. Just looks like it's been left. She's maybe rearranged the scrunchie to keep it in place, but it looks no different. But is this her dressed up bun? Is it? Is it the dressed up bun?
Go to the doctor, but it's important that I go. And I want to show you. I've always wanted an orchid. And last night, Feline, she just ran to the store real quick. I stayed home because I wanted to edit the Temu video for you guys. By the
You know those dogs that have the ears that go up and then they point out and then they have the little hairs that sprout over the top? These little guys here, these ones here, these little whoop, whoop, that's what she reminds me of, with those two little bits of hair popping out. Those little doggies that have the little ears that have the little hairy bits on it. I can't not see them now.
way, the Temu video originally was over an hour long and it came out to 31 minutes. Like, I edited it down so hard, but she surprised me with an orchid. I've always wanted one. It's a real live orchid. And
they're hard to look after, but you've got the time.
I don't know. It made me a little emotional because I was like, damn, that is so sweet. So I got a little baby orchid. Look how beautiful. So
they are beautiful.
That was super nice of her.
Absolutely, they are. They're very hard to look after.
Doctor. So I might be the only one on planet Earth who feels this way, but when it's really hot outside, when you first get into the car, like how hot it feels, I low-key like that feeling. Like, it just feels so good. I think it's because we keep our apartment at 72 degrees, so it's like cold in there. So when I get in the car, it kind of feels like the feeling you get when you first get into a hot tub. It feels so good.
What is with this walking angle? Is there a reason behind it? Because this feels new and adventurous. Is it to prove that she's lost enough weight that she can see her feet? Has somebody requested that they get a POV view of her walking? Does she like floors? Why are we doing this very strange angle? It makes me feel a little topsy-turvy, to be honest, when I see her walking like that. It feels unstable.
Okay, so I just got out of my doctor's appointment and now we're at the good old Barnes and Nobles. And in my doctor's appointment, I lost one of my earrings. Well, it was like the earring back. So I got up in front of everyone and I like looked for it and I found it. It's called.
Sweetie, you don't have to tell us everything. There are some things you can keep on the inside.
Going out of your comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? Barnes and Noble.
Because if there's one thing that this lady doesn't have enough of, is unread books. Books. Just fill your house up with books. And I'm a book lover. I don't read much anymore because of my eyes. Absolutely love books. I love the smell. I love walking into a bookshop, the smell of the pages, the bindings, the brand new book smell. Oh, so good. But there is such a thing as audiobooks. We don't all have the space for a bookcase. Who still has a bookcase? Because we have one, but we don't use it for books. We use it for storage cubes to put crap in, receipts, screwdrivers, bolts, light cubes, candles, those sorts of things. So what are we on the hump for today?
So we just got home. We ended up going to check the P.O. box. We had to go pick up some medicine from the pharmacy. If you guys want to send me anything on my P.O. box and see me open it in a future video, you can do that. Here is my P.O. box right here. Request that no one sends me food, please. But I do appreciate everything sent to me, but just no food. Mom, if you're watching, look far, far away because You're about to see a gift I got you, so don't be looking. So I want to show you what I got at Barnes & Noble. I got my mom a little gift moment. Here's the bag. I want to put the gift in the bag because it's just, you know, makes sense in my brain. So I got her this card. I literally thought it was so perfect. It has fireflies on them. And I remember when she came to visit me a few years ago.
Literally makes any tiny little thing content. The tiniest little thing, just content. Wow.
She was sitting outside and she saw all the fireflies. And she was just like amazed at how beautiful it was. So this instantly made me think of her. So I feel like she's really gonna love it. And it has this like 3D texture. It's honestly beautifully made. And then I also
Tax write-off.
Got her this gorgeous journal.
Tax write-off.
Because she said that she really wanted a journal. And she was just like saying in passing. And
haven't you got a spare one? You could have just handed her one, put it in a box and posted it to her. Did you have to go and buy a brand new one? Like another one? I mean, maybe she's taken the plastic off all her own ones that she's already got.
And that's like the type of person that I am, is like when someone says they want something like in passing, I keep that up here. So
I'm so generous, guys. I'm just thinking about others all the time. It's my empath side. I'm just always thinking about others.
So I got her this gorgeous journal. Like, it's stunning. So I feel like she's really going to appreciate those things. And then I had to get something. So I had to tell myself, no journals, no books. You have plenty of journals. 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 And you have plenty of books. So I got this funky fidget thinking putty because I am a fidgeter. And I saw the word fidget and I said, I need her. So I want to open it on here.
She's like a kid. Like every time you go to a store, can I have a toy? Can I have a lolly? Can I have a toy? Oh, I didn't get anything. I only got the chips at the grocery store. I haven't got a toy. I need a toy.
I have the tendency to smell literally everything, and this has no scent.
She's quirky.
It's like clear with like confetti on the inside. Look, oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun playing with this. Like, I'm just gonna be watching YouTube, whatever it may be, just playing with it. I love it. It's so pretty and colorful. You think I'm a child. Next thing, I got this little Lego minifigures. So there's 18 possible ones I could get, and I really, really want the Cruella de Vil. That is the
What's the bet she starts collecting these and ends up having an entire stackable drawer of them and she never gets the full 18 set done?
one I'm hoping for. Intuition test. Try to guess. Which one will Amberlynn get?
One with blue hair.
I wasn't filming when I opened it, which is unfortunate, but I opened it. Feline said Jiminy Cricket. I say Cruella, so let's see. Oh man. Wait, what? Is it Mickey Mouse? Because like there's this paper. Oh no. Yes. No. Yes. Damn it. All right, let me make it. All right, so it wasn't Mickey after all.
Mickey Mouse.
I had to build her. It's Pocahontas. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
kind of love it.
Not Mickey Mouse.
Okay, let's talk about Temu. So in this vlog, you see that I am hyping up Temu and the items that I got, and it's like the items that I got, like it still stands. I like what I got. I think for the price, I am amazed. Like a cell phone case like this would normally be like $10, $20. This was like literally $1. Like I got 55 items.
Yeah, but the quality and the warranty of those items not going to be the same as the $10 one. You're going to probably find that you could buy 10 $1 ones and they'll last you just as long as the one $10 one. Just depends on how you look at it. And how are those goods manufactured? Is there a reason they're so cheap?
For $172. Like that is crazy. That averages out like...
And not to be hypocritical, but I have done a Temu purchase. I've done one so far. I bought some makeup and I bought an outfit. 2 outfits actually. One I've worn and I love it. It's so cute. But I have seen some videos saying that they use slave labor, cheap cost labor. That's why their prices are so low. So I'm going to have to look into that because we do not want to support slave labor.
3 something?
It could, before anybody sues me, I am looking into it because I do not know for certainty that it is true or if it is just rumor or if it is just speculation. I don't know that to be true. I want to see if I can confirm it or pass it off as just rumor.
Per item. And I knew nothing about this company besides everything I saw. People were hyping it up, saying how cool the stuff was and how cheap it was. I didn't know any of like the background stuff. Like from point A to point B. Point A is when this is made, when this is packed, shipped to me. Point B is me. I knew nothing about the back end. And you guys are coming in hot. I have gotten so many messages on Instagram. A lot of people, like, they're not good with constructive criticism at all. Like, telling me I'm gross, I'm a narcissist because I ordered from this company. Like, there's a difference between constructive criticism versus just like hatred. Then there's like a large portion of people who came at me with like, Amberlynn, click this link, read this article. I think you should know about this because Temu is actually actually a very bad company. There is a lot of bad practices. I don't really know if I'm even allowed to discuss it on YouTube. I don't want to break terms of service. I try my hardest to follow the rules here on YouTube, but I am letting everyone know that I heard you guys.
Same. I didn't know about it either. I think I was on TikTok or something, and somebody was like, I think the reason I heard about Temu is I think I was watching a TikTok, and they're like, oh, how it was a postal worker or somebody working in one of the distribution centers, and they're like, all these Temu orders, what are you people doing? And they showed behind the scenes of just all the orange packaging. There were so many orange Temu packages going in all different directions. And I'm like, what's Temu? I've never heard of this. So then I've jumped onto their website and I'm like, oh, this is different. Kind of like Shein, but a little bit different. They've got different stuff. So I banged around on there for a little bit, did an order, spent $100. I wanted to see what the quality was like. What were the products like? Are they good? Are they bad? What are they? And I was happy with what I bought and what I paid for and the quality of it because they were cheap and I expected them to be of not the highest quality. But now, probably because I've made a purchase and I've talked about it or I've clicked stuff in on my computer, obviously, the computer knows. So it's now sending me Temu stuff. So, and not just the good stuff, the stuff that I didn't know about because I didn't think to research it and look into it. But now I'm going to have to because I don't want to be supporting a company that is abusing people or using people in that way. And I've even heard the same rumblings and rumors about Shein. So I'm going to have to look into that too. I'm just like, oh, why can't we just have some companies that are just legitimately, but then we wouldn't have the prices and then they wouldn't be so popular. So I understand why. It's just a shame.
Loud and clear. And I read the articles and I did my research. I want to leave in the clips in this vlog where I'm hyping up Temu and I'm like, yeah, I love this item because it literally is a perfect example of how we're only paying attention to point B instead of A. You know, we're super excited. We got that cheap cell phone case. We got some cute earrings, et cetera, but like there's more to the story. And I'm a prime example of ignorance, not doing research on a company because in my mind,
I don't research every company I buy from. I assume that they are adhering to labor laws and the safe work ethics and practices within their country. I assume that they are doing the right thing. And maybe that's a little naive of me.
As someone who is ignorant, it's hard to believe that people are put under such horrible conditions just to make a few dollars. And some of these people don't even make any money. It's like slavery. It's very sad. And I think that this is a really good example of how I have a lot to learn just about life in general. And I will never, ever be shopping from Temu again. So I do appreciate the people who came at me like with true constructive criticism. Like I appreciate it. I'm here to hear it. I'm here to learn. So again, thank you. And I truly, truly did not mean to offend or to give money to a company that does not at all deserve it. I am actually going to end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
What?
Well, there you go. Less about, let me get rid of this page because nobody wants to see that. Less about the therapy and the progress and the weight loss surgery and more just about her love for Temu that was faltering and fleeting and her new resolution or realization that Temu is not what is expected. And that just reminds me that I need to go and do that, looking into that and find the links and read some stuff to make myself more informed. Because I too do not want to be buying from a company that is not doing the right thing by its workers. Yeah. Well, I think she's literally just giving us a tiny, tiny, tiny taste of the weight loss surgery just to snag us, to get us to watch the videos. And then it's just the benign, beige, boring, batshit crazy stuff that she's always done that nobody really wants to see, but she keeps producing. I'm really hoping that she does delve into her prep for weight loss surgery a little bit more, because I can't be sitting through vlogs like this just trying to get a snippet of something interesting, because Jesus Christ, honestly, guys, I was falling asleep. I was zoning out, I was trying to pay attention, but she's melatonin. I just hope things get better. I hope she gets approved for the weight loss surgery if she is ready. But if not, I don't know where this arc's going to go. But anyway, all right, if you liked the video, hit the like. If you want to tell me something about something you've heard in the video, or something that I've said, or something you'd like to tell me about something in the video, or something about Temu, send me a link, send me a description, let me know. And I will see you in the next video or live stream. Bye, guys. Bye.